I always want to be in control of my fucking life. I always want to be in control of my fucking life. The situation might not be fantastic and it might be stupid at the time, but it can take you somewhere. Don't worry about money. Do something cool and give a fuck about people, and it's gonna turn something around.
So as I'm sitting here baking in my car after my Sunday workout, I wanted to tell you guys that I get a lot of my motivation from motivational YouTube videos. There's some great people out there to listen to, like Eric Thomas is somebody that I listen to, Les Brown, TD Jakes, who else is there? I mean, there's a plethora of people to listen to. Will Smith has a lot of cool videos on YouTube if you ever see those. I highly recommend, if you lack motivation in any aspect of your life, to maybe try those out and see if they help you. But on top of that, since they are such great motivational speakers, and I know a lot of you guys haven't listened to them, for those of you who have, you may hear some little spigots of speeches from them, because I mean, why would I not try to preach what they preach, because they're so good at it. Okay, so as I was doing some HIIT cardio, which I haven't done since my last prep, which was fun, by the way, as I was doing that, I heard a speech from Denzel Washington, actually, which is really good. I don't know if you guys have heard it, but he was talking about how you know, everybody tells you to have this backup plan as you're growing old. Like, I'll make sure you have something to fall back on if what you're working on doesn't work, and if it falls through the cracks, you know, have that plan B. But you know, I've always had this mindset, and going along with his speech, it's you know, you need to have that one thing to focus on, and I feel like if you have that backup plan, it kind of leaves you that room to stray off the path to get to that goal. So, you know, looking at another motivational speech from Eric Thomas, for those of you who have heard of him, he talks about quarterbacks and how, you know, these pocket passer quarterbacks like Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, you know, they got so good at their position because, you know, they didn't try to be these scrambling type quarterbacks. They knew that they weren't fast, so they stayed in the pocket, and they worked on that. You know, they have this little box that they stay in, and they step up in the pocket, and they thrive off of that space. And if you can kind of correlate that into your life, you know, stay in your lane per se, and really work on what you're trying to work on. You know, in my bodybuilding career, I didn't get to where I'm at because, you know, I tried different forms of training and I tried different diets. It's because I found what worked for me and what I enjoyed, and I stuck with it. And 4 years later, here I am. I'm a nationally qualified classic physique athlete, and, you know, I have every intention in competing in national level shows and trying to earn my pro card. And why the hell would I stray off that and do something different? So when it comes to fitness and when it comes to your health, I know that's something that I focus on a lot, being a personal trainer, is, you know, find those things that you enjoy and that you see a little bit of progress on when you start, and stick with them. Why would you stray from it? Trust me, if you stick with it, it's gonna pay off in the end, and you'll be very pleased. And, you know, there's not a set timeline for it. It's different for everybody. So you know, I can't sit here and tell you stick with it for 2 months and you'll get to where you want to get, because in reality, one, you're never going to get to where you want to get. You always want to have something to work towards. And two, like I said, it's different for everybody. It may take one person 2 years. It may take another person like me 4 years to get to where I'm at. So long story short, sorry for the rant. I know some of you guys like this, but stay in your lane with your goals. You know, if you have to set out a game plan, stick to it, don't stray off of it, and I promise you're going to get to where you want to get. So thank you guys for listening, and this is filmed on my phone actually, because I still don't have an SD card. So anyway, the WorkHorse apparel just released last Friday, the Perseverance tee. So if you haven't gotten yours already, go to workhorseapparel.bigcartel.com, grab yourself a tee, and I'm working on my next release already. So glad to get back into that. And as always, guys, subscribe, like the video, comment. You know, if you don't agree with what I say, let me hear it, and I would gladly have a little debate with you. So till next time, guys, adios.